What's going on, my friends? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update today, and what we're going to be looking at is Bitcoin and a few altcoins on the daily time frame. I want to just dig into the daily, look at these candles, guys, step back and look at the trends. And what we want to pay attention to are the moving averages that I have on the chart here. We're going to be looking at the 20 simple moving average, that's going to be in green. We're going to be looking at the 50 simple moving average, that's going to be in red, and the 200 simple moving average, which is going to be in white. So since we had a really big break here, guys, and this was for Bitcoin, and this was back in October, we got up above our 200-day moving average, and from there we just ran. And what you can see here is in this green moving average, the 20 moving average, we've only had about 3 days where we've closed below it, and then we've gotten right back up above it. And today we have not closed our daily candle yet, but we want to watch that moving average. And you can see right here, this candle is fighting with it, going back and forth. So if we can get back up above that, that may show that we can get a little bit higher here, guys, go up and test 44,000 potentially. If not, though, and we close below that, what I want you guys to watch and pay attention to is the prior week's low. And this area is going to be right around $40,000. And this could also correlate with our 50 moving average. So just really watching that area, guys, if we do start to pull back to see if we can find some support off that area. Next thing I wanted you to look at here, guys, I like to mark these out here, and this is just the Lux Algo Smart Money concepts here. You're going to have the prior month high and then the prior month low. So if we are not able to hold the prior week's low, I would look to this prior month's high here as potential support, and that would be at $38,547. So just really watching these areas and stepping back and looking at the moving averages and seeing how much speed we have. Are we going to continue up and try to retest $45,000? People have asked me what I think about the ETF if it does come out, guys. What my anticipation would be, and I don't know, just to tell you, but people have wanted my opinion. Most likely, I can see the ETF coming out. We get a nice pump maybe for a day, a couple days, and then we get a big retracement. Most likely. That's just what I'm thinking is going to happen, and then we can stabilize some more, and we're going to see where we're at from there. But that's just my guess as of right now. We'll probably get a pump out of it for a day or so, and then it'll kind of be one of those sell the news things. I think it's kind of baked into Bitcoin right now. A lot of this move has been due to the ETF news and, you know, obviously the halving coming up, but just something that I'm paying attention to and watching. So when we're looking at our cipher here, guys, our money flow is going to be at a positive 6.94 for Bitcoin for our money flow. And then our relative strength, we're at 52 right now. We're coming back to that 50 area. We want to see that held as support on the relative strength. So if we can do those things, guys, we can hold the prior week's low. We can stay up above this 50 moving average here. We can hold the 50 RSI and keep the money flow to the positive. Bitcoin may have a shot at going up and attempting some higher levels. If we lose those, I would look back down to the levels we discussed. So that's going to be Bitcoin, guys. The next one we're going to take a look at is going to be Ethereum. And we'll go through this a little bit quicker now. Just want to get Bitcoin out there. So for Ethereum, we're trading up above the 20 simple moving average. We're up above the 50, and we're up above the 200 right now. We had a really nice, strong, bullish candle come in. It came on heavy volume. Today, we're giving some of that back as we went up to challenge $2,400. So just watching that area, seeing if we can close up above that. If we can, that potentially could open the doors for some higher levels, guys, such as, you know, we could even look up to almost that $3,000 range if we can get a strong break out from this area. So not saying it's going to happen, but those are things that I'm watching to see if we can continue to hold this strong candle that we had yesterday, and that's going to be at $2,215. Money flow is going to be at a positive 10.12 right now, and relative strength is going to be at 60. Next one I wanted to take a look at was going to be Solana. So for Sol, as we made it up to a high of about, we'll call it $130. Right now we're pulling back. We want to see if we can hold this 20 simple moving average. That's going to come in at $86.58. Our 50 simple moving average is going to come in right around that $70. And it's common, guys, if you do get a nice retracement, to go back and visit that 50. And if you're going to continue that intermediate term trend to the upside, you would want to be able to hold that 50 moving average, find support off it, and then continue to move higher. If we look at our money flows, we're at a positive 16.92. Relative strength is going to be at 61 there. So just seeing if we can come back a little bit more into that area, guys, and see if we can hold that 20 simple moving average. If we look here, we have our premium, which is going to be up around $123 to $130. Our equilibrium price is going to be right around that $74. And then we have our strong low marked down here, guys, at about $18. So that's going to be Solana. Let me know if you're here for that. I would love to know what coins you guys want me to cover. down low. Just put them down low. We'll try to start doing, 4 or 5 of them. Next one I want to do, we're going to take a look at Cardano. Cardano's sitting at 63 cents right now. So Cardano overnight, we have been holding our 20 simple moving average up above the 50 and the 20. We tried to push up and we tried to tackle right around that, we'll call it 68 cents, and we've seen some selling and some rejection at that area. So far we have above average volume. We're going to have to see how the candle closes for the day, but right now the bears did step into that area, so we're going to have to see if we can hold the previous day's candle, and that's going to put you down around, we'll call it 59 cents in that area. Money flow is going to be positive 18.64, and then our relative strength is going to be at 61. So still moving in this equilibrium though, guys. No problem there so far. Next one is going to be Litecoin. We were looking at Litecoin yesterday, guys, and what we were talking about is that we needed Bitcoin to really continue moving for this to potentially play out. And what we did yesterday, we did get our candle close up above our 200-day moving average, so that was nice. We came on a little bit above average volume. I would still like to see more if we were going to break out of that on good conviction. Right now we went up and tested about $78, and we're seeing some retracement now and a retest of that 200-day moving average. So really watching that and keeping an eye on it as well, guys, that level and how we interact with that level. Money flow is going to be at a positive 5.47. Relative strength is going to be at 58 right now. So that's what I wanted to bring you guys. Just be safe and cautious out there. We're going to have to see if Bitcoin holds these levels. God bless each and every one of you. Take care, my friends.